Okay, scrappers, a bit of street scrapping action today. I was just up in this area and had to go and buy a new microphone for the camera, and I remember a scrapper was telling me through the week that up in this area there's scrap being done, hard rubbish. It's one of very few areas that actually do 2 hard rubbish collections a year, so yeah, so I've just got here and yeah, it looks like there's a bit of scrap out and about on the streets. Maybe find a few interesting things that I can use for the garden or stuff like that. So I'm already seeing quite a few interesting things, and I just want to get to the end of this street. Actually, I see a microwave, so I might as well pick up the microwave. Well, first item. I was wondering what the first item I'd pick up was, and I had an idea it was going to be either a microwave or a fan. Since this scrapper told me about this area, I just have a little look. I've never actually come up here before. I've never done hard rubbish here, so yeah, this is all new to me. But so yeah, we'll just have a little squeeze, and I'll just go right down to the end here so I can start a little pattern and just go through and just have a little fun. I'm not really looking for anything serious, you know. I'm just going to leave it as a random sort of a look around, just a bit of fun, give you a little look at a little bit of the scrap that's out on the streets at the moment. But in about 2 months' time, that's when the real stuff happens. So I might have a look here. There's a huge pile here. Okay, it's been a few months since I've, you know, got into scrapping, so might find some interesting things. Well, we've got a toaster, a lampshade, doesn't have things, but yeah, got a little blender there, not really interested. It's just interesting what people will throw out. I don't even have my side cutters to cut cords, so I might just take that lamp. What do we got? There's a fan, so I don't really want to make much of a mess because I'm not seriously into it. Well, how's that? Big box of golf balls. I'm going to take these golf balls. There's a nice little pot. Oh, nice yellow one. There we go. We're cooking up some golf balls today. This pot is really, you know, it's a good pot for, you know, backyard cooking, campfire cooking. aluminium. I won't take that. Look at that. Perfect. That's nice. Okay. The rubbish bins are obviously council rubbish bins. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'll take the toaster. I'll take whatever that is. Don't need that. Oh, I might need that globe. So we've got breakfast all set. Toast, microwave, spare globe. Because it's not hard rubbish season really, scrappers kind of aren't, unless you're looking online to see where new places are, most scrappers aren't sort of in street scrapping mode at the moment, because usually it's in winter here. All right. Okay, there's still big old CRTs around, and yeah, wow. I might just pull over here and walk around a little bit. What's that? Okay, something looks like, oh yeah. Oh well, how's that? We've still got the same old microwave transformer scrappers. Yeah. So they're coming in and they're taking the transformer and just leaving the rest behind. As I said, I don't have my side cutters. So I'm not going to, yeah, definitely cord cutters coming around. Really interesting. Really interesting. So yeah, definitely cord cutters. That's okay. I'm not trying to go hard or anything. I'm not. Someone had a go at making tomato sauce. Mostly I just want to see if I can find stuff that I can use. A blower vac. It's a little petrol motor blower vac, but it's not very heavy, and yeah, I'll just leave that. Really what I'd like is just to find, you know, boxes with stuff from sheds, tools, knickknacks like that, you know, brass taps, nuts and bolts and things that I can use around the workshop. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like there's certainly no shortage of rubbish put out in this area, and just surprised that there's nothing to that. yeah, and obviously I think a lot of this hard rubbish is being picked up tomorrow, so so I'd imagine a lot of this stuff has been out. Okay, we've got some goodies here. DVD, keyboard, a couple keyboards. Okay, there's some stuff here. Got a modem. I'm actually going to take this CRT, get some good copper there. Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, we'll get good copper out of that, and I'll send the rest to get properly recycled. What else is in here? Bug zapper. So I'm going to just do my best in trying not to make much of a mess today. Or ever, because, you know, that's what really gives scrappers a bad name. See, little boxes like that, but this is just all rusty bits. Yeah. Just a whole lot of... There's another CRT. It's a Sony. I'll see what else we get. And I might come and pick it back up. But yeah, it's it really depends on what kind of space you've got. If you've got enough room in your workshop or in your backyard, there's kind of no limit to what you could pick up. You can pick up furniture, bric-a-brac, all kinds of stuff that would be sellable, you know, rather than it all going into landfill. Okay. Okay, this is a kind of like a automat. It's like a, looks like a microscope kind of camera. Might see if I can actually take that off. It's had the cord cut off it. I don't expect there to be much in there. Yeah. And an old desk lamp. My it's one of those pressure washers, doesn't have much. Yep, vacuum cleaners had. Oh yeah, so scrappers have certainly been out there. See, this is what's no good. It's not acceptable when scrappers pick through stuff and then let stuff fall out into the street. It's just not on. And you know, they make a mess, residents complain, and we don't get to, you know, pick a few good things. All right, well, I'll go back and move on. Might get that TV. Yeah, I think I'll get this TV. Since I'm going to the transfer station, I'll just get the copper out. It's a Sony, so Sony's usually have, almost always they have good copper inside them, and well, no one's recycling the TVs when they're put out for hard rubbish like that, so okay, we'll just move on. Okay, so as usual, there's always, you know, most of the good stuff is probably already gone, and that's fine because they're picking up the rubbish tomorrow. There'd still be people today, no doubt. Okay. Looks like there's a lot of piles around here, so I'll just go and scoot around. You never know. So, a lot of timber. Timber. Handy if you had a fireplace, you know. Not many people have fireplaces really these days, so it's not like the old days where they used to cook with firewood and so yeah. And we don't have cold enough winters for people to really bother with fireplaces. They it's more of a novelty thing. Bit of techno, cord cut, nothing. Nothing. Okay. Let's keep moving. I seem to have that effect, you know. I walk down the street and the girls walk on the other side. See, what's this big oof doing, walking around? Okay. New house? Oh, this looks like a whole workshop being put out. Little toolbox. I'll take a little toolbox. See a little circuit board. Don't know what it is, it's only a low grade, but I'll keep it. Bit of coax cable. Nice thick copper wire there. Xbox thing, little push bike. Definitely all the cords cut. It's such a nice, calm, quiet day. I don't want to make noise or
make a mess.
Where else I go? Go over the other side of the street. What's this? Okay. Oh, this is alright. It's a nice motor. Looks like like a water pump, and yeah, they've already scrapped it out for me. So that's handy. I'll take that. It's a good heavy one too. Yeah, it's definitely got a motor in it. I mean, hey, it's only a little toolbox, but you know, toolbox and a big motor. So that was fun. A big TV sitting there. Obviously no one wants to pick up scrap steel in this area yet. I'll just keep scooting up and down these streets. There's another CRT TV by the looks. Yeah, LG. A bit too big for me to carry, because you know I've got to dispose of them at the end. It's like a sewing machine and I like this. I like that. Yeah, it's a good decoration piece. Okay. Maples. I like that. That's awesome. That's a good little collectible bit. Can put that on eBay. You get about made in Sweden, Reliance. This is beautiful. I'll get 40-50 bucks for that. I'm not that desperate today, so I just want to find good bits that are, you know, just like that mincer, just good bits that are too good to get scrapped and thrown out. You know, it's an awful shame. An old fan. I certainly don't want fans today. I just don't have enough room or the time. Look at these speakers. Wow, these are German speakers, symphony orchestra. Just don't know if they work and stuff, you know. I take speakers if people bring them out and they say, oh yeah, they're still working, they're still fine. But when they're just thrown out, I don't want to take the risk of picking them up because they're all timber. I end up having to, you know, send it off to landfill myself, you know, and it costs money to send to landfill. So yeah, I don't want to have to deal with junk if it doesn't actually work. Okay, see all this floorboard, you know, I don't have any use for it here, but if I had a country property, you know, when I do get my country property, you know, I'd take all that. You know, you can, you know, build a little granny flat or something like that and use those floorboards, you know, or even a chicken house. And you know, and all these offcuts of timber. Geez, you know, if I had the space, even the particle board, if I had the space. But yeah, one day when I do get my country property, I'll still be coming down to Melbourne at these hard rubbish seasons, and you know, because I've still got people who come and see here all the time. Do you know me? Don't want that. So yeah, so in a few years' time, when I do move, I'll definitely, you know, have a better system, a bigger truck, and I'll be taking a lot more building material, you know, that would otherwise be sent to landfill. Gold Star. Oh, this has got a VHS in it. So this one's a good one because the VHS just added weight, so a bit more scrap. I want to scrap this one out, see what's in it. Oh well, so far not too bad, you know, just having a bit of fun. 3 CRTs, a microwave, and a couple of bits and pieces. This is my favourite thing so far. It's got the handle, so really happy with that. Take that ladder. Well, this area here doesn't start off again until October, and so I definitely won't be doing this area at the end of the year, you know. So I'm just happy to have a little look, and you know, I might scoot around again next year. You never know. Oh, they're old shoe things. Yeah. Take a bit of aluminium or aluminum. I get a lot of, I suppose, Americans, you know, probably only kids, but they say, what's aluminium? You know, and I'll spell aluminium, you know. Aluminium is aluminium. AL. Or you might call it aluminum. We don't emphasize the U like alu. It's just aluminium. We put a little I in there, but we still say it quicker than aluminum. Aluminium. It's all fun, you know. Fridge and washer there. God, there's all kinds of things here. Aluminum. I don't want to make a mess. There's a monitor. Suppose I can recycle that. Get a board, bit of scrap. What's that? It's an old clock. Okay. Made in China. So if it's if it's made in China and it's obviously broken, yeah, not the kind of clock we're looking for. Looks like a dryer. Speakers. There's a TV. Might take that. Bit of scrap steel. Nice and clean. Seen a TV. Hisense. It's not very good. Actually, it's quite a pretty frame. I think the frame is worth more than the actual painting. Yeah, I like the frame. It's actually canvas, so it is a real painting. I'll keep that. Oh, Tom. Map of the world is just very scrunched up. That's a nice mirror. I'm going to keep that mirror. Because the mirror's got such a good frame, why not? Fan. Trying to avoid fans for the tiny little motor that you get, you know. The motor's only worth about 25 cents. And the scrap steel is worth even less. So I'm happy with what I got from that little pile. 2 mirrors, a nice frame for a painting, a good one. Yeah, a few bits. No, definitely don't want fans. I mean, if someone wants scrap steel, you know, I'll just leave it for them, you know. Might take a bit of cast iron. Is this a typewriter? No, just an old typewriter. Pity it wasn't, you know, an old computer. But yeah, I know what some of you are thinking. Say, oh, I'd take my truck and I'd pick up everything, you know, or just about. Yeah, and I don't blame you. But probably the thing you've got to understand here in Australia is that we've still got a lot of this hard rubbish going, and it's there's just so much of it that you can afford to be picky, and rather than wasting your time you know, going up and back with scrap steel, you're better off spending more time driving around where the rubbish is and picking up the cream stuff that you can actually sell, you know, for real money. Like these mirrors, you know, that mirror there, you know, at a second-hand shop or like at flea market, you'd get $15–20 easy for that mirror, probably more. There's no set rule on what you should pick up and what you shouldn't, you know. You know, everyone's got their own thing, and it's nothing against anyone. If someone doesn't want to pick up CRT TV, then that's fine, you know. I'm not going to give anyone a hard time because they don't want to pick up stuff that they're not into, like this real dirty keyboard. I don't want that, but I'm sure that there's going to be at least one person out there that's going to say, oh, I would have taken that, you know. This I'll take because you can get okay cash. Okay. That's just rubbish. But these heaters, the oil heaters, they're nice and heavy because they've got the oil in there. So for the space that they take up, you know, you get a bit of value there. Back of the pile. Nothing there. But I don't see any PCs. Certainly haven't got any PCs. And I probably don't expect to really find any PCs, really. Because since I'm here, I might as well keep going till I've got a decent load. Oh, it's a big one. Triniton, 29-inch. I think I'm going to take that, guys. Yep. Just got a lot of copper in it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, big old Sony. Heavier than I really would like, but take the stereo. Have a look here. Huh, I know what that is. That's an old Amway CMS 2000. They're actually good vacuum cleaners. They've got good motors inside, but I just don't want to deal with all the plastic. Just a broken out thing. Oh, another Sony. So looks like people have kept their Sonys to the last minute. Oh, that's a heavy one too. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll take this, even though it's not very heavy. It's just like an amp. Okay, it's another scrapper, I think. I won't jump in his grave. How are you, mate? Oh, you can cut the cords, huh? Yeah, why not? There we go. Oh. No, maybe I might take it if you, yeah. No, you cut the cord, you take the cord, no worries. No problem. Let's, on the push bike, you know, hey, you do all right, cutting a few cords. Beautiful, see, we can work hand in hand, you know, we can share scrap. I'll take that. Have a good day, mate. Yeah, you know, I mean, even though I wanted this unit just for scrap anyway, you know, he offered me to leave the cord on, but no, that's what it's all about, you know. He's going around cutting cords, so it's only fair that he gets the cord, you know. Cords all add up, you know. In fact, you know, when I'm an old bloke and I don't have the strength to carry around TVs like this, I'll probably do the same. It's a good exercise, you know. There you go. Another Sony. That's 1, 2, 3 Sonys we've got. That's a good one. Because I won't be coming back in this area. Well, actually, I say a lie because this zone gets picked up tomorrow, but then there's another zone. I think there's another 2 more zones in this whole district, and then that'll be it. Might go right. All right, well, we'll just keep moving through.